If you receive Social Security benefits, something happened in 2026 that affects your monthly payment right now, and many people are confused about what it means for their budget. That raise you received at the start of the year, the one designed to help you keep up with rising costs, is smaller than you might think once everything is calculated. Nearly one-third of it may already be going to Medicare before the money reaches your bank account. This matters because your rent, groceries, and medicine all cost more this year, and understanding exactly where your money is going gives you the power to make better decisions about your retirement income. Here is what you need to understand. When the government announces a cost of living adjustment for Social Security, that increase is meant to help you manage inflation and rising expenses. But at the same time, other costs are also rising, including your Medicare premiums. These premiums are automatically deducted from your Social Security check each month, which means the actual amount you receive can be quite different from the percentage increase you heard about in the news. Not everyone experiences this the same way. Some people see a larger impact, while others may notice less of a difference depending on their specific situation, their income level from previous years, and which Medicare plans they have chosen. This is not a rumor, and this is not about any secret payment or hidden benefit. This follows the official rules set by the Social Security Administration and the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. These are two separate government agencies that make their announcements at different times, which is one reason why many people do not immediately connect the two changes. My role here is to guide you through the numbers, explain what happened, and help you see the full picture so you can plan your budget with confidence and clarity. Many seniors are hearing different things from friends, from family members, or from posts online. Some people say their check went up significantly, while others feel like they barely saw any increase at all. The reason for this difference comes down to timing, income history, and the various costs that get deducted before your payment arrives. For example, if you live in an area where rent has increased by 10%, but your Social Security only went up by a smaller percentage, you are already feeling the squeeze. If your medication costs more this year, or if your utility bills have risen, that cost of living adjustment may not stretch as far as you hoped. This does not mean you did anything wrong, and it does not mean the system is hiding information from you. It simply means that multiple factors are at play, and understanding them helps you take control. Here is where many people get confused, and this next part is very important because it explains the math behind your actual monthly payment. In 2026, Social Security benefits increased by 2.8% due to the cost of living adjustment. For someone receiving the average Social Security check of about $1,900 per month, that 2.8% increase adds up to approximately $53 extra each month. That sounds helpful, and it is an increase. But at the same time, Medicare Part B premiums also went up for 2026. The standard Medicare Part B premium rose to approximately $185 per month, which is an increase of about $10 compared to the previous year. This $10 increase is automatically deducted from your Social Security payment before you receive it. When you do the math, the $53 raise minus the $10 Medicare increase leaves you with about $43 of actual additional money in your account each month. That means roughly 19% of your cost of living adjustment went to cover the higher Medicare premium. For some individuals, particularly those who pay additional Medicare costs based on their income, the percentage taken can be even higher, sometimes reaching 32% or more. This is the part that surprises people. They hear about a raise, they expect to see that full amount, and then they notice their bank deposit is less than anticipated. The money did not disappear. It went to Medicare, which is a necessary expense, but it reduces the benefit of that cost of living adjustment. Let me ask you a question. Have you checked your bank account this month to see the exact amount of your Social Security deposit? Have you compared it to what you received last year? Taking a few moments to look at your actual numbers can help you understand your personal situation better. Everyone's experience is slightly different, so your own records will give you the clearest picture. Now, there are some exceptions and details that are very important, and I will explain what you should do next if you think something does not look right. Not every person pays the same amount for Medicare. Most people pay the standard premium I mentioned earlier, but some people pay more based on their income from 2 years ago. This is called the income-related monthly adjustment amount, and it can add a significant extra charge to your Medicare premium each month. If your income was higher 2 years ago, but you have since retired or your income has dropped, you may still be paying that extra charge even though your current financial situation has changed. The reason this happens is because Medicare looks at your tax return from 2 years prior to determine your premium. So for your 2026 premiums, they are looking at your 2024 income. If you retired in 2025, or if you experienced another major life change, such as the death of a spouse, a divorce, or a reduction in work hours, you may qualify to appeal that extra charge. Very few people know this option exists, but it is completely legal and built into the system. You just have to request it. Let me clarify the difference between when Social Security sends your payment and when your bank actually posts it to your account. Social Security processes payments on a set schedule each month based on your birth date. Once they send the payment, it can take 1 to 3 business days for your bank to make the money available in your account. Some banks and prepaid debit cards post deposits earlier than others, especially if the payment date falls on a weekend or holiday. If your payment seems delayed, it does not necessarily mean there is a problem. It may simply be a matter of bank processing time. However, if several days pass beyond the expected date and you still do not see your deposit, that is when you should check your account online or contact Social Security directly. Here is what you should do to protect yourself and make sure you are receiving everything you are entitled to. First, check your Social Security statement when it arrives or log into your account online at the Social Security Administration website. Look at the amount being deducted for Medicare Part B. For most people, this should be around $185 per month in 2026. If you see a much higher amount being deducted, that likely means you are paying an income-related monthly adjustment amount. If that is the case, and if your income has decreased since 2024 due to retirement or another qualifying life event, you can file an appeal using a form called SSA-44. This form allows you to request that Social Security recalculate your Medicare premium based on your current income instead of your old income. Filing this form could save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars every year. Second, you need to review your Medicare Part D prescription drug plan every year during the annual enrollment period, which runs from October 15th through December 7th. Many people assume their plan stays the same from year to year, but that is not true. Insurance companies change their premiums, their list of covered medications, and their pharmacy networks every single year. The plan that saved you money last year might be one of the most expensive options this year. If you simply let your plan auto-renew without comparing other options, you could be overpaying by $30 to $50 per month. That adds up to $300 to $600 per year. You can avoid this by spending just 15 minutes on the Medicare website using their Plan Finder tool. Enter all of your medications, enter your preferred pharmacy, and the system will show you which plan offers the lowest total cost for your specific situation. Then you can switch to that plan if it saves you money. Third, be very cautious about misinformation and scams. Social Security will never call you and ask for your bank account information or your Social Security number over the phone. There are no secret checks, no hidden bonuses, and no special payments that require you to provide personal information to claim them. If someone contacts you claiming to be from Social Security and asks for sensitive information, hang up and call Social Security directly using the official phone number from their website. If you see information online that sounds too good to be true, verify it by checking the official Social Security Administration website or by calling their customer service line. Protecting yourself from scams is just as important as understanding your benefits. I want you to feel empowered by this information. If you have had a major life change in the past 2 years, such as retirement, and you are paying extra for Medicare based on old income, please take action. Download Form SSA-44 from the Social Security website, fill it out with documentation of your life change, and submit it. If you have not reviewed your Medicare Part D plan recently, make a note to do that during the next enrollment period. If your Social Security deposit seems incorrect, log into your account online or contact Social Security to ask questions. You have every right to understand where your money is going and to make sure you are not overpaying for anything. I encourage you to share your experience in the comments. Have you noticed a difference in your Social Security payment this year? Did you know about the ability to appeal Medicare premium surcharges? Sharing your story helps other people realize they are not alone, and it builds a community of informed seniors who can support each other. Let me close with this thought. Your Social Security and Medicare benefits represent money you earned throughout your working life. These are not handouts. These are benefits you paid into for decades, and you deserve to receive every dollar you are entitled to. The system has rules, and those rules can sometimes feel complicated, but being informed gives you peace of mind. Understanding how your cost of living adjustment works, why Medicare premiums are deducted, and what options you have to reduce extra charges puts you in control of your financial future. You do not have to feel confused or worried. You have the tools and the knowledge to navigate this system with confidence. Stay informed, review your statements, ask questions when something does not seem right, and remember that taking small actions now can save you significant money over time. Your retirement security matters, and staying informed is one of the best ways to protect it. Thank you for taking the time to watch and learn. I hope this information helps you feel more confident about your Social Security and Medicare benefits in 2026.